If you're following Johnny Depp, I'm sure you know Johnny's in a rock band, the Hollywood Vampires. Johnny's a musician, he has been his whole life. Now, this clip's getting around now. It's not very new, but it seems like the audio's getting out there again, resurfacing. I never played the actual audio, so I figured I would give it a shot. This is about the time Courtney Love complimented Johnny and thanked Johnny for helping Frances Bean, her daughter, getting a limo, get to school, things like that. Now I gotta say something I feel in my gut. Johnny was helping Kurt because it's Kurt's daughter. I don't think Johnny was helping Courtney Love. He was, of course. I mean, I don't know for sure. I guess he doesn't hate her. But I gotta think if she wasn't with Kurt, Johnny doesn't get around and help every random rock star who's got a band and their daughter. So I want to listen closely and see if she's making it like, well, Johnny was helping me. But that's my opinion. Only Johnny can say for sure. So this person reposts it, and Entertainment Weekly, as of October 25th, has got an article about it, which is pretty new. Due to copyright stuff, I gotta pause a little bit and talk in between.
Make judgments publicly. I just want to tell you that Johnny gave me CPR in 1995 when I overdosed outside the Viper Room with Sal. Johnny, when I was on crack, and Frances was having to suffer through that with all these social workers, wrote her a 4-page letter that she's never showed me on her 13th birthday. Didn't even really know me. Then he sent limos to her school.
All right, so I kind of find that funny that Johnny gave her CPR, and once again, my speculation, he might not have wanted to. I mean, if she was gonna die and he's the one that did it, I would say he did it to save her life. He probably felt he had no choice. I don't think it was because he wanted to specifically go out there and help her and be the one to do it. I think, it was heroic and there was just no choice. And no time to think either. Not like Johnny's gonna sit there and be like, let me think about this. Should I give Courtney Love CPR? I don't know. Let me call a few friends, see what they think. You just gotta do it or not. 4-page letter to her daughter? Okay, I guess if she says so. And she mentions, obviously, the limos to the school.
All the social workers were crawling around, again, unasked, for her and all her friends to go to both Pirates. Did a bunch of times. Gave her own seat with her name on it. I've never seen one of those Pirates movies, but she loved them.
All right, Courtney. Could you just say you've seen one, it was great, even if you haven't, just to give it some good promo? But all right, fine. Or watch one before you make this video? Anyway, once again, I personally think that treatment was because it was Kurt's daughter. Now, if Johnny's anything like me, let's strip away the famous Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow, Donnie Brasco movie star, and let's just think about Johnny as the dude, as the musician. Now, for me and some other people maybe into rock, we look up to people like John Lennon, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, things like that, and we kind of put them up there on a pedestal. I think Johnny probably did that with Kurt to a certain extent. And I think that's probably why he helped Frances Bean, not because it was Courtney Love and maybe Johnny thought she was cool and he wanted to get to know her or something. Not at all. I honestly think Courtney Love could have been anybody. Johnny knows he's helping the daughter of the Kurt Cobain. And I would have done it too. And I'm glad Johnny did it. And I forget about this all the time. And this is a great thing Johnny did.
And, she said to me when she was 13, Mommy, he saved my life. And she said it again. And he gave her a trailer. I mean, I love you.
And then she gets into her I've been the most hated woman in the world speech. All right, not gonna go there. I don't think so. I'd say more like America for a short time, only for people in the music scene, though. Not more of a general sense like it was for Little Miss Mera. I think she wanted to try to give herself importance and relevance by saying that. But I was there at the time. I was a pretty big Nirvana fan, and people didn't like her, but it just did not have the scope that it did with Mera. And you know who, let's just say it, Amanda. And of course, getting comments down the line. This person says nobody cares. And to an extent, yeah, I guess that's true. But I care that Johnny did this for Frances Bean, Kurt's daughter. I don't care so much about Courtney Love. However, it's interesting she's sharing these things. Anyway, I'm also on X. Maybe give me a follow. I dipped under 3,000. Now I'm back up somehow. 3,012. If you're not subscribed here at the channel, consider it. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.